I'm killing time. He's at work. Before I can go visit him. At Yummy's Bakery. I'm outside Yummy's Bakery. Because you can't smoke in there. Yeah. I plan on like hanging out here for a while. I scarfed down a croissant with ham and cheese. Everybody's getting ice cream cones. I got one too. I don't know if this girl is heroin, crystal meth, Molly, or crack, but I think it's all of the above. She had like a nasty scar on her arm and then something wrong with her foot or leg. Ankle or something. I don't know. And she looks like she used to be really pretty. She's not exactly ugly, she's, it's just obvious. I think I've seen her before, but I haven't seen her in a while. She keeps looking at me weird. We need efficiency, man. We need a studio apartment. We spent too much money recently. He spent too much money. It's his money. I gave him $200 of mine to hold and to give me in increments or whatever, Or like if I needed it, I asked him for so much of it, And he gave me $50 yesterday, which I used at Dollar Tree, most of it, And he didn't have to do that. But he asked me how much I needed, and I go, I hate when you say that. Just give me what you can, Because then he complains about his balance, and I'm like, you know what? Like we had a little bit of not a quarrel, but it was nothing. But I don't like having to ask for shit, and I got pretty much ripped off like hardcore. My food stamps, I don't have no food stamps. And I had to replace a lot of things because maybe I got too much clothes. I don't know. But I shouldn't have got the jewelry. That was kind of an impulsive buy and a treat. The sneakers, I needed them. And $22 for some nice FUBUs, black, all black. I don't think that's bad. They're comfy. They're a little too bulky, but they're comfy. I need some better shoes, like for walking and running. But this weekend we gotta be really tight so that we can stretch it the money out during the week and save some too. And I already told him I like when he manages my money. I like giving him I let him hold my card so I don't swipe it too much, and I like discussing our purchases before we do them, before we make them. I don't expect him to really ask me because he works so hard and his money, whenever he gets paid for what he does, I don't try to call dibs on none of it, or expect any of it, whatever he does for me and whatever he wants to give me, that's on him, I'm not that kind of woman. And he always tells me, your money is your money, but if he is taking care of me all this time, feeding me, and he takes me to nice places to eat, and he pretty much doesn't ever say no, to anything. We even okay, I 420 today. I'm guilty of 420ing, but both of us kind of didn't like it, or really more he didn't like it than I, because he's over it more than I am, but I don't need it. And I told him I'd rather be more aware and focused, alert, aware, focused, or whatever, without that, I don't have no problem not doing it. And out of respect, I think that since he's not, I shouldn't. And because I don't know from experience and past relationships, and also watching my dad and my mother, like, you know, he quit when he started the railway, and or maybe before that, and she would never quit that shit, and she just was like so like rude and disrespectful about it, and she was using his money for it too. So it was like, you know, how could he not lose respect, you know, to some degree of her. She wasn't like doing her responsibilities as a woman, as a wife and all that, you know, and a mother, you know, not the way she should have. So I told him, like, if I continue to do it and you're not, sooner or later you're going to see me in a different light. The longer you stay clean and the longer that I don't, you're going to see me different, and it may affect our relationship. So I don't want to do it anymore either. Plus, like, for instance, right after I fucking passed the blunt, I look up into the fucking cop at the fucking stop light, and he has to hide it in his hand, and I'm like, bro, we cannot get busted for something as stupid as this. I'm like, it's bad enough that they fucking, you know, treat you like a terrible criminal if they find marijuana on you, you know, and it's practically illegal. But you know, it's not worth it. And it wasn't even bought. It wasn't pursued. It was found on the fucking floor. And I was like, we should throw it away. 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 You know? But, you know, him being cheap, and then me, we kept joking about it, mostly me. I kept saying I wanted to smoke. I wanted to smoke, I wanted to smoke, I wanted to smoke, I wanted to smoke. And I did. I wanted to fucking get stoned. You know, at least a little buzz, because I don't smoke a lot, you know, especially it was creepy, and I don't like creepy. But, I got that out of my system, just like that fucking martini. And, I don't drink, I don't do anything anymore. Like, I'm just over it. I've been over it for a long time. And pot, I like pot, but it never, like, I can take it or I can leave it, you know? It's not like I have to have any of that, but if I smoke, if I take a hit of crack, oh, forget it. I may never come back. Like, I love that shit. I don't know what I love about it, to be honest with you, because it's like a love-hate relationship, you know? And anybody who's done it and likes it understands. And it just takes you to, like, probably the darkest level of yourself, sooner or later. And I don't want to go there. I'm happy with what I have, what I don't have, and I'm happy with my man. He's amazing. He's super fucking sweet. He's a perfect gentleman. It gets on my nerves sometimes. Like today, he was irritating the fuck out of me with his stupid rap music. No emotion. I don't even really care for that much. Sometimes it's funny. Sometimes I like it. But sometimes I'm just like, okay, I am not in the mood to hear this stupid shit. And I just don't think he raps that good. And so if he's listening or he watches this, or somebody tells him, sorry, you know, you're just not my style, okay? And if you look at my playlist, you would understand how you're not my style. But, yeah, I think he's, you know, I give him credit for, like, doing what he does, you know, and the way he does it, but goddamn, it's just fucking annoying. Especially, like, a lot of it's really fucking depressing, like, really, like, just foul and depressing, you know, and it's like, I can't dance to this, like, I'm supposed to really enjoy this shit, like, he just puts down everybody and everything, and is just, you know, like, no. No, man, I want to wild out. I want to hear some twerking music. I mean, you know, I don't know. I don't want to hear about dicks and pussies and all that shit and fucking drug dealing and money and trap houses and all that crap. But something danceable and, fun. It's hard to find something good out there, just music these days. I mean, half the shit on my playlist I don't really like. But I like to dance. I like to act stupid. And, I say there's two of me. Faith and Vanessa. And you don't want Faith to come out. Nobody wants Faith to come out. Once Faith gets started, it's hard to get back Vanessa. And Vanessa's very conservative and tranquil, polite, kind, generous. Faith is off the chain. But it's the same person, so that's just my nickname, you could say. It was my stage name when I danced. I'm bored as fuck. The sun's on me now, and how lovely. I have nowhere to lay down to sleep. I just can't stand this damn ILFs anymore. And go to program and deal with all that bullshit. You deal with the bullshit at home, you're gonna deal with the bullshit there. Everybody up in your business, telling you how to be, how to act, what you can't do. And, charging your insurance, God knows how much. And, my insurance rep, one of my insurance reps, she called me today. She's a case manager or whatever. And she called me today and she had talked to John a week ago. And she's like, oh, he's willing to work with you. And I'm like, fuck that, that's wonderful, but that will be in the far future if it happens at all. Because I don't want to separate from my man again. Not unless we're really separating. Because this last time I did it because I had to. We weren't really even together yet, back together, We were working through things and becoming friends again, getting closer. And then he finally accepted me back.